What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Tuesday to you. We're talking a little NBA, and the LA Lakers unveiled their new banner. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. But before we do, let's talk about Ja Morant, Memphis Grizzlies all-star guard. He was suspended the first 25 games by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver because of his conduct. We all know, won't have to repeat that, him going live with a handgun and some other issues. Well, those 25 games are now up. Ja Morant will make his debut tonight with the Grizzlies in New Orleans, where when they take on the Pelicans. Morant would talk to the media for the first time in a while this past Friday and say he's just glad to be back with his teammates. So we'll check him out, see what his conditioning is going to be like, and see if he can get this Grizzlies squad back where they need to be. All right, let's move to the Lakers again. In-season tournament champs. Well, the inaugural in-season tournament champs, they decided that they were going to unveil and a banner. And after all, you know, my first thoughts was like, I don't think, why do that? It's just an in-season tournament thing, but they decided to go forward. It's funny, I was going back and forth with a big-time Laker fan. That's one of my social media friends, and Corey X, by the way, and I was saying it kind of tongue-in-cheek. I said, yeah, man, just don't get too hyped about this. Don't go start hanging banners and throwing confetti. Well, little did I know that the Lakers was going to decide to hang a banner to justify, no, I ain't gonna say justify, to acknowledge that they are the first inaugural in-season tournament champions of this new thing introduced by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver and his guys. Now, the banner is black with gold accents, and it features a graphic of the NBA Cup trophy, which is what they were awarded after winning this year's tournament. It's about half the size of the 12 banners that represents the 12 the franchise's NBA championships since relocating to LA. They have 16 in total, but they have 12 in LA. And that tournament banner right there is away from those NBA championship banners. It's kind of situated in a different area. So there was no big pomp and circumstance. There was no big pregame ceremony. They just acknowledged that this team were the first, in-season tournament champions. Jenny Buss didn't come and speak on the microphone. No players spoke or anything like that. And so it was just kind of one of those things that you unveil it and keep it moving. I guess you do what you have to do. Side note, the Lakers didn't get the win. They were playing the Knicks. They did take the L versus the Knicks. So my thoughts on them unveiling the in-season banner. I wouldn't have done it. I mean, but I guess you're gonna, if you be the first to do it, I guess. But I mean, to me, who cares about you being the in-season tournament champion? All that matters is who holds up the Larry O'Brien Trophy in June. That's all that matters. This championship, this is your tournament championship. That's it. You're not the league champion. You're the tournament champ. So that's the way I look at it. But I guess if it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside and pump out your chest, I say, okay, go forward. Why not? I guess a win is a win. But I really would like to hear how Laker fans feel about this. Are y'all cool with them having a banner up about being the in-season tournament champ? But I will say the cool thing about this, on the flip side, I will say that this did, the winner of this tournament, they did win $500,000. Now, I think that's cool because a lot of those, the 12th and 13th men on this roster, those guys aren't making that type of money. So for them to get a little extra bump in their paycheck, at least $500,000, I think that's dope and I think that's cool. So the incentive to win the money for some of your teammates that are on basing contracts, I get it. LeBron said that he wanted to win for those guys, and I much respect to him for doing that. But outside of that, I'm like, doesn't move me one way or the other. So I'd like to know your thoughts on it, especially Laker fans. You cool with this in-season tournament champ banner being hanging from Crypto.com arena? Like to know your thoughts on it. Make sure you drop a comment and like the video. I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.